Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. So always remember this one here when you see that when I say repository, mind it, the repository is basically this one where you have a committed object. So this is for the developer, this is for staging for review. Okay, so focus on this area. So now the question was, how do we share the my commits with others? That is a question. So this is my system, okay, and this is someone else system, this is someone else system. Let me create here, and this is someone else system. Four systems are there, and you have a repository here. Okay, so this is your repo. So when I say repo, don't get confused. Now you know that this is your repo, and similarly you have other repo also. So this is the one, another one, another one. Why it's happening? Ah. So now you have a four repo. Okay, so this also you can create one repo here, one repo here, one repo here. Now the question is, how do we share these committed objects with others people so they can also see that? How do we do that? So we ask these questions to Linus Torvald. So Linus said, hey, between the any repo, let me change the color, you can do the push and pull. Mind it. So here, between the any repo, you can do the push and pull. So this is called push, and this, if you are doing something different, let's say here, so that is called pull. So pull for this one, pull. So this is something which you have to do. That means what you can do, whatever commits you have, you can either this guy will pull and this guy will push. So this is me. This is me right now. Okay. Okay. So there's some problem here. This is the right way. Just pull. So what do you want? So if you want, there's some problem. My keyword is having some problem. Okay, excuse me. So here, pull and push. So this is, we call it push. This is called pull. Understood now? Now who's me? Who's doing the push and pull? So this is me. Me. Got it, all of you? Hello?
Yes, Rajesh. Yeah.
Now you will say, Rajesh, okay, this is the different machine, this is the different machines. Okay, I want to send my code to this guy, so I'm pushing. I want someone else code to pulling. That's simple. But which protocol, network protocol will you use for this? So same questions we ask the Linus Torvald. He said you can use two protocol. Okay, you can use two protocol, SSH protocol or HTTP protocol. Okay, that means the repository which you are pushing and pulling either is supported by SSH your machine or HTTP. Simple, simple. So this is the something which we do that. So this is done. So now the question is, if we started pulling and pushing, that is good. That is good. So what to do? So let me do that demo. But before demo, there is one problem here. There is a problem here. The problem is, Have you imagined there is a problem in this design? So if you have 20 people, one person has to push and pull with 19 people. Correct now? Have you seen this design issue? If you have 100 people, one person has to pull and push with the 99 people. It's a mess, right? So more than coding, you will be spending more time on them pushing and pulling. Correct now? All of you?
Yes, Rajesh.
Hello. So what do we do in this case? What we do? So let me capture this story. Okay. So that way I'll publish with you also. So here, this is the problem number one. Okay. I'll share with you. Now, second thing which we have in this problem, we have to solve it out. So how do we solve it out? How do we solve it out? So here, oh, just a second. Here, what we are going to do, we are going to introduce one new repository as a team. Think about it. Let me change the color for this. Okay. So this is your laptop. This is your laptop. This is mine. This is mine again. This is mine again. Now what we are going to do, we'll have one more laptop. And now this is managed by whom? Any guesses? Who will be managing this one? Who will be managing this one? Any guesses? Hello? Hello? Are you there with me, right?
Yes, Rajesh. Yeah.
Yeah. So who will manage this server? Any guesses? So this repo will be managed by your team, your company. So one more thing I want to remind you guys, this repo, the one which you find in the central, this repo is not a server, it's just another repo, just another repo. So now instead of doing the pushing and pulling with each other, the plan is very simple. We will do the push and pull against this repository. So now here, let me set this here. So here you will do that push and this guy will pull. This guy will do the push. This guy will pull. So now what we call it this one? What we call it? So this we call it central repo or remote repo. Both are you can call it. Are you understanding all of you?
Yes, yes.
So that is the second phase of our discussion. So how we are solving this problem? So it was very difficult to work with each other. So we decided we'll set up our one central repo and remote repo. Now what to do? That is where how many people you have. That is where, let's say Amir, you had some problem. What you said? Amir said, hey, I need some sort of some sort of wiki around this. Let me change the color. Green. Oh, green is there, right? Blue is there. Huh. Let me change. So Amir said, I need some wiki functionality. Then Hari said, I need issue tracking tool. Okay, so something like this, everyone started demanding the feature. So let me write it here. Someone said, hey, we should be having at a central repo, we should be having wiki, just like a Confluence one, the one which I taught you. Then we should have issue tracking functionality, just like a Jira, which I taught you. Then Many said we should have a very nice UX, GUI or UX. Okay. Many people said the role-based access, we should be having it. Some people said ability to manage more remote repo, remote repo. Okay. So enterprise started demanding wiki issues on central repo, better UI, role-based access control, ability to manage more remote repo. Okay, security scan, you started asking for it. Okay, started asking for it. Better backup mechanism, you started asking for, and many other features also you started asking for it. In all these features, Linus Torvald, who developed a Git, said no, we don't have any plan to add any features as you need it. Then what to do? So guys, that is where many organization has come up and they said, hey, don't worry, we will provide these features. So GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, Gerrit, AWS, Azure. So all these companies said, hey, we will provide you all this option. So now you can call it a GitHub server, but you cannot call it Git server. Why? Because in the Git there is no concept of server. Here we all are repo. But in a GitHub server, when you call it, then this will make a sense. So now, what is the solution we have? So if you want to share your object, you have to share with your central repo or remote repo, and this remote repo hosted by GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, Gerrit, AWS, Azure, and hundreds of more vendors are there. Did you understand that flow now? All of you. All of you.
Yes, sir.
Now what to do? Go ahead with github.com. This is the account I have logged in. You can register github.com free of cost. What to do? So I'll go to one of my organizations. This is the for demo I created. What do you want to do? So create a repo. So last time I did git init using command line. This time I'm doing through UI. So what UI? So git uh, demo, something like that. Anything. Public means anyone can see the repo. Only you can modify. Private means only you can see and only you can modify, like that. So create repo. See, git init I did in my laptop, and then here you have. Now if you see that, look at it little bit carefully. Here you have all options. Look at this. Okay, how do I select this one? I'll create a rectangle or something. Okay, let it be. So here you see communication protocol, SSH and HTTP. Look at this here. You have issue tracking capability. You have CI capability. You have wiki capability, scan capability, and many other stuff. Whatever you demanded. Getting my points now.
Yes, yes, Rajesh.
So here, let me write it. Action means CI. Security means security scan, code scanning. Communications. Communications. Method between local and remote and GitHub repo. Simple.
So Rajesh, the code scanning, that security thing, like what are the things it will be scanning?
security scanning, they have their own rules, but that we are not covering as part of this session. Why? Because we have one tool better than this, which is
Okay.
called SonarQube. So
Okay.
that is there. Okay. So just I'm showing you all the features we have available. GitHub itself is a huge one.
Yep.
Okay. So now you have all the features at GitHub. Where is that? I just let me close some of the window here and done. So now what to do? Nothing great, push and pull. How? Let me show you. So I'm using HTTPS, and for HTTPS, you need to generate a ticket. Okay, you need to generate a ticket. So how do you do that? So token, sorry, PAT. So how to generate it? Let me show you this. In the recording will be there, so you can check it out slowly. So I'm generating a token, and here PAT classic token. Generate a classic token. Just give the password and demo. How many days you want this defined, what access you want to give. So right now I'm blindly giving all access, wrong practice, but just right now I'm not don't want to complicate. So this using token you can authenticate from local repo to remote repo, means GitHub. So like this, generate a token, copy. Now what to do? Nothing great, you have to push this. How do you push this? So git push. What is the URL where you want to push it? So go to HTTPS I'm using for, okay, done. And which branch? Master. HTTPS will require token. SSH required your key to be uploaded at GitHub. So it was last saved token was not work, so authentication error. Now it put it up here. You can put the token. So let me copy paste the token. This is given and sign in. Look at this here. Done. Now you can go and check this. Sorry. Now you have. Okay. So what do you want to do? UI, look at this UI, every options you have here, which you can use it. See, get a demo. So what I did, so theoretically what I did, I pushed my code to remote repo, which is GitHub, and from there other people will take it up. So let me act like a different person, okay? So I'm acting like a different person. So what I'll do, as a different person, if you don't have a uh, that what do you say, that repo, so first you will clone it. Okay, so first git clone this repo. I'm acting like a different person, okay? And here you got it git. Let me show you this. Okay, this is not Linux, it's a Windows, right? So cd git demo and clear the screen and git log. You see that this is all the commit, you got it. Now you want to write a code. So I will say other person dot java. So what to do? This is my new code. Add commit. So git add and git commit hyphen m, adding other person. And now you can, okay, that git conf, let me see, just check the status. Done. Now git push. Okay, now push, and here you have to give the URL. Pull URL, push URL. But you know what? This URL you don't have to give when you clone that repo. This URL. Why? Because this aliases, when you clone that repo, this one aliases get created named with origin and the branch name master. So aliases, when you clone it, then a origin will be created. So now other person has pushed that code here, you see. Now you see at the GitHub, here you have another person. So now I'm acting like a Rajesh. Do you have that code? No. So you have to git pull URL. So here URL origin will not work. So can I create origin aliases? Yes. So there's one command, git remote add origin I'm acting like myself, and then what is the URL? This one. So this will create an origin aliases in this repo also. Git pull and origin and master. Pulling, I'm pulling that. Okay, done. And you see here, now you got local. Now you see that here, two person are able to push and pull, using this repo. Now you understand this flow, all of you?
Yes, Rajesh.
This is how it is. So what we learn? First, you learn everything you do in local repo. When time has come for the pushing and pulling, when sharing your code with others, then push. You want someone else code, pull. For where we host the repository, so GitHub server, GitLab server, Bitbucket server, and all that's place we host that. No matter whether you're using GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, Gerrit, AWS, Azure, all concept of Git will be same. Same command will work everywhere. Thus only the website will change. So guys, any questions so far?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.